All right, welcome again, people, to MG Sports TV. And just a small update, people. Let me tell you from now, people. This won't be a long show. Just a quick update on what's going on with the Reggae Boyz. And so, I finally get the opportunity to really have a look at Zack Lovelace. Interesting, very interesting player. I will get around and talk about and give him give you guys my insight on this player, my insight on this type of player. And I'm telling you, he is a player that I think people. Anyways, I'll be giving you guys some more information on him a little bit later on in the program. But this won't be a long program, in the region of 15-20 minutes, in that region. But just a quick update, people. Anyways, please do smash the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're here for the first time. Gonna give you some general update on the 17 team, how well they're doing, what is the preparation like. I just spoke with the coach a little bit earlier. I couldn't get to go. They had a practice game yesterday. Against Arnett Garden, Premier League team. Interesting enough. Not gonna say, boy, the result was immaculate, or no, not like that, because this is 16 years old going up against big grown men. So it's nothing like that. So I want to say, people, thank you very much for tuning in, people. Really appreciate the tremendous support, and keep on doing the good stuff, people. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, most definitely. Just gonna touch on. So let me see if I can get just basically the result that I got. I never remember to ask about the last result. Let me see if I can get it. Good. So these are actually the aspects. So they played 4 30 minutes games. So basically 4 games 30 minutes each. That's how they structured it. So something like a burnout session. They're trying to get the players acclimatized to playing a lots of minutes in short period or short time span. They're trying to do that. So the first one, Arnett won 1-0. The second one, they also won 2-0. The third one, they drew 1-1. So I did not get the last result. So my assumption is that big men against boys. So I would assume that they would have won that one as well. Maybe not that far away, but I love the fact that it's kind of marginal on base of the result, and also based off the impact or the feedback that I have gotten so far, is that the youngsters really represented themselves well. Albeit that they were thin in relation to tired, they were exhausted, but they still went out and put in their 100%. Now, it's important that we understand what's happening here. There's a lot of training sessions. The training sessions are intensifying. I love the fact that despite all of that the boys are doing retraining, they're still incorporating school and work and the school work into it. Now, before I do that, let me see if I can give you guys the names. I'm quite sure most of you would have already known the names of the players. So let me just give you guys the name of the players. So we have Tawayne Lynch, Mount Pleasant; Rajay Taylor, KC; Joshua Grant, Inter Miami; Garfield Tomlinson, Garvey Maceo; Javin Williams, Mannings; Samir Blouse, Prime FC; of Carlton Brown, Mona High; Amir Dixon. So I'm sure most of you guys would understand what is happening right now within the camp. Amir Dixon, Mount Pleasant; Alexavier Gooden, Stats; Brandon Bent, into Miami; Tariq McKinley, Garvey Maceo; Nashan Bolt Barrett, bad baller, Clarendon College. Let me see. Go over to the next. Also Nicholas Simmons, my apologies; Richmond United; Oreen Watson, Glenmure; big, tall, powerful Nile Waugh, into Miami; Odin Wilberforce, a player that I'm hearing a lot about, Mount Pleasant; Nasharda Gibbs from KC; Jordan Mangatal, South Florida, FA; Dylan John, JC; Kemar Knox, Mount Pleasant; Lloyd Smith, Stats; O'Neal Edley, Glenmure High; Kiani Jackson from Ideal High; Ryan Gorzong, Jr., Idea Sports SA, Malachi Molina, FC Dallas, Malachi Grant, Atlanta United, Ashton Gordon, Atlanta United, Dante Escoffrey, Cornell College, Adrian Mahoney, Toronto FC, and Che Daniel Garden. Che Daniel Garden. So that is the full complement of the squad, people. The full complement of the squad. Now, it's important, as I said, people, it's important that we understand what these youngsters are going through and understand what's happening with them. So I'm just giving you guys a general update. So they played against Arnett, and for sure, it seems to be one in which it was a successful day out from them. Despite the result might not go their way, but performance-wise, I do believe, based off the scoreline and the information that I have gotten, is that they did came out and they played really, really well. I didn't expect them to turn up and turn over Arnett, 16-year-old versus big men, unless you're living in dream world. Unless you're living in dream world. Unless you are living in dream world. So, people, let's move over now to the big man. This player in particular, Zack Lovelace, a player that I strongly believe will most definitely. Before we get to that, small interruption, guys. Please do remember to follow our Patreon account. The Patreon link will be in the pinned comment section. In the comment section, and also it's in the description. It's in the description. For the Patreon is a way to support the program, help us to grow, and also to provide more coverage for you guys. It will help with assist the channel, getting equipment and all these factors. And on the Patreon, you're not just signing up to say you're just signing up sake. You will get behind the scenes coverages, coverage of Premier League games, coverage of any little thing, even match day vlogs from me, and also things that the other persons wouldn't see. So that's important. That's the reason for Patreons. So guys, please support our Patreons, people. It will help us to grow. We want to get some more persons on the channel. We also want to get some more persons working with me, and I'm trying my best to see how to do that. And that is money. And I'm really looking forward to get the help and support from you guys. So guys, please follow and support us in the Patreon. And you can support anywhere in the world, not just USA. You can support anywhere in the world. That is the reason why I use Patreon, the Patreon account. Big up, people, and thank you very much. Looking forward to your support. All right, so we'll get that out of the way. Let's get to this player, people. We'll get that out of the way. Zack Lovelace. I do think that he is the player that we are missing. I do think that this is a player that most definitely can help us, because I had a caller calling on the program just the other night, and they were speaking about Zack Lovelace, and I said, you know what, let me check him out for myself. Big, powerful for his age, huge, I mean him in big, really big and powerful. And I said to myself, let me see what this young man has to offer. And for sure, people, looking at his profile here, played in the championship, 5 appearances in the championship. That's a lot, people, for a 16-year-old player. 16-year-old player, people. 16-year-old player with 5 appearances in the championship for Millwall FC. Now, you can see stats by club. Let me see if this is actually appropriated properly. It stats by club. Rangers, B-side, 24 appearances, 10 goals, 6 assists. So that's 16 goal contribution in 24 games. That's actually really good. Is under 19 career so far for in Glasgow for the UEFA competition. 6 appearances, 2 goals, 4 assists. So that's 6 out of 6 real goal contribution. So at every level. So he also had 1 appearance for the Rangers top team. So this is just showing how promising this young man is so far. People, let me tell you something, people. Not only that, so let's move away. So I'm just showing you guys his stats, because I wanted to show you stats to get you guys get an understanding of the type of player that I'm speaking about. And for sure, people, when I saw this player, I was watching his highlights and also some half clips, because there's not a lot of clips, not a lot of footage or image to really have an analytical look at this player. Christopher Arnett said Charleston Maroon mashup. Oh, Chapelton Maroon. Oh, Romero Land said, where is Denzel Washington and Bell? No, remember now. So there is a big statement surrounding the withdrawal of two is it Mona, should I say Mona, two Phoenix players. And those players would have been in the bracket. So it would have been Bell and I assume it's Bell and Denzel Washington. Well, Washington Mackenzie. My apologies. So my assumption would be both of them. Wunun said he will probably be in an England age group squad if we don't call him soon. So Wunun, at present moment, he is a player that they're trying to get. They're working extremely hard to get this player in. Right at this present moment, I do believe that the possibility, I think it's in the region of 80% that he will come in to play for us. So may I give it if I should rank it out of 10, I would say, me put it in the region of 8.5 of him coming in at present moment. So for that alone, I am very, very pleased. And when I watched this young man, I was impressed. Left foot, right foot, rocket of a shot, pace, power. He has it all, people. He has it all. And he's type of mercurial type of player. He's the type of player that said, this player, even when things are tough, he can drag you over the line. So I'm happy that we get this type of player in. I'm really, really happy that we get this type of player in. Naldo just said Theo Bad for real. No man, it's not Theo now. But yeah, Theo Bad. But I don't know why they never turn. The situation, read them and the agent, not really sure. I'm talking about Zack. One said nice. 80% is good. 8 out of 10 is good. Sounds promising. Yes. 8 out of 10 say it might happen. Reed's performance, he is playing significantly above a 16-year-old. He's playing at a 19-20, I think a 19-year-old. He's playing in the region of a 19-year-old in the international standard, not the Jamaican standard. He's playing really a high level. Now, what I did some research and I watched a podcast. This podcast is a Millwall podcast, and when Millwall let go of this player, I'm telling you that the fan base was fuming because they could not believe that such a promising player slipped out of the palm of their hands just like that to a bigger club in Rangers. They could not believe, because just as though the coach at Millwall starting to give him some first team appearances, that is when the big clubs like Rangers come snooping around. That is where Rangers came snooping around. And in the podcast, let me see if I can remember the podcast. I would really be interested to tell you guys to go and watch that podcast, because it gave me a really good analytical breakdown of the player. He says that he is like he's not a number, he's not a false 9, he's a purebred 9. He says a purebred 9. He's not here as yet, so I'm really hoping that we can get this one through, because this one is a promising one. And if we should get this player, he's not just a player that we will be looking at now. He is a player that we most definitely can say, moving forward, this is a player that can push through the ranks of the Jamaican football, push through the ranks of the senior team. He is that type of player. And he's similar to, he actually has more of a better profile of a player than Jamari Clark. Physical attributes about 5. Let me see. I think about 5'10". It's about 5'10". Let me see if I can get his physiques. Center forward. No, it's not showing his physiques actually. It is not showing his physiques actually. It's not showing it. But let me tell you something. He's big and he's powerful. Really powerful. A player that is very much. One said Millwall must be fuming because he wasn't there long, so their compensation was probably peanuts. No, he was there. He was at Millwall a good. He came through. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. He came through Millwall. No, he came through the Millwall ranking. He came through the ranking of Millwall, I believe. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. See my camera gone. Why my camera for gone? Let me see. May I try find in details, people. But I think he came through the ranks of Millwall. My apologies about the camera people. Ooh. So my apologies about that. My apologies for that, people. Let me see. I think he came through. One minute, check it. Let me see if I can check it. 2021 show. I do believe he came through the rankings of Millwall, people. I think that is where he started. Millwall under 18s. More details. Let me see if I can find more details. He was in the Millwall under 18s. So he's coming through the ranks of Millwall, people. He was coming through the ranks. Just first team appearances were just 4. First team appearances were just 4. So he seems to be coming from the Millwall Academy. So they lose out on a big prospect. So but the monetary compensation, that is where it's going to be. They're not getting not much. One said 2 years in the youth setup is not long. I think compensation is based on how long you develop the player in the youth setup along with quality of the player. The thing is, I'm trying to find where it all started for him. I'm just seeing Millwall FC under 18s, and I'm not seeing anything beyond that. I'm not seeing anything beyond that. So I'm really not sure. I'm not seeing anything beyond that. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can find some more details on him. Remember, he's 16 years old, so my assumption is that he has been in Millwall youth system. My assumption, not saying that is a fact, but my assumption. Let me see if I can find. I'm searching right now to see if I can find some details on him, because if he's 16 right now, and in 2021, that's 2 years ago, he was in the Millwall system. So that's at 14 years old, he would have been at Millwall. He would have been at Millwall. Let me see. In 2021, he was at Millwall. So, as I said, my assumption is that he is coming through the Millwall youth system. Said 2 years in the youth system setup. Fresh God, big up Fresh God, massive respect. Didi said he may have been enrolled in an academy first in the mill. It could be, that's the thing. It could be in the academy, but it seems to be a homegrown, developed talent through the Millwall youth system. But all I'm seeing right here is that's the only thing I'm seeing. I'm seeing Millwall FC under 18, Glasgow Rangers. UEFA 9 Rangers. So it's Millwall. It seems as if he's most definitely a Millwall player. But other than that, people, in regards to what I'm talking about, people, this young man has been, since watching him, since I really lock on to him, I'm looking at him, I'm saying he has been really brilliant. And looking at so much attributes that he can bring to this under 17 team, definitely. Place of birth, London, England. Zack Lovelace is his full name. He has been at Millwall since 2019. Okay, so is the youth club. So the academy that he came through is Glebe Football Club. It's a football club based in Chislehurst in the London Borough of Burnley, England, affiliated with both the Kent County Football Association and the London Football Association. They are currently members of the Southern Countries East League Premier Division. Okay, so he's coming from Glebe FC, people. So that's where is most of his full youth development, and he joined Millwall at age 14. He joined Millwall at age 14. At age 13. My apologies. So Glebe Football Club, Glebe, Glebe. So it's actually Glebe. Yeah, so it's Glebe Football Club. There's also Glebe Football, Glebe Rangers FC, but this is not that one. It's Glebe, Glebe FC. So actually, that is a developmental club. So that is a developmental club, and then he made the transition to it. He will be 17 on Sunday. That Sunday comes, so that's yes. Well on 17 on Sunday. Let me see. 17 on Sunday. In born two. He's now okay. Yeah. No, can't be 17 on Sunday. Can't be 17 on Sunday. 2006. Oh, yeah. So it's actually turned 17 within the year. Okay. Big up. Thank you for that, TikTok. Massive respect for that, TikTok. Thank you for that. Anyways, people, just a small video, people, and a general update on what the youths are doing. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. This is just a general update, people. I never really intend to stay long on this one. Really looking forward to see Zack. Hopefully, really looking forward to see Efimar coming, because I do think that he is a quality player that can add some great quality to the team, and maybe that player can just tip us over to the positive side of things, where we can say that it looks likely that we can get something from this setup. So hopefully everyone is doing good, people. As I said, I know it's Friday night. I know I'm loving a long stream on Friday, but my sincere apologies, people. Hopefully you guys are doing good, and I'll see you guys again. Please don't forget to support our sponsors, and most definitely join our Patreon account. Big up, people. Massive respect, and I'll see you guys again. Until next time, people, take care of yourself. See you guys tomorrow. Big matchups coming up tomorrow, people. MG Sports TV, people. We're out.